What do you say for the young children? Can you, like many kids who are listening to you, you know?
I would just tell them that some basic concepts, such as, respecting your parents, be truthful. So that's very important, and let me tell you that this is the age when children are, say, between 5 and 15. This is the time, whatever they grasp is going to be permanent in their lifetime.
Right.
So respect for parents is priority, because what I have observed, defiance, arrogance, threatening the parents that they would call 911 if the parent tries to be corrective, a little bit of, slapping here or there. They don't threaten the parent, and parents say that we don't know what to do. So don't forget that if the parents are doing something to you, this is for your good. Your parents are not cancer. They are your father and mother. So have that faith. The corrective method is important. Even Krishna used to get punishment from Mother Yashoda, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go into it. But he never called 911. The second thing I would say, every day, there must be instilled in the minds of our children simple prayers. Tameva mata cha pita tameva, tameva bandhush cha sakha tameva, tameva vidya dravinam tameva, tameva sarvam mam deva deva. Or Gayatri mantra. I would go for Gayatri mantra even more strongly. Om bhur bhuvasvaha tat savitura varenyam bhargo devasya dhimahi yo yodha prachodayat. And not only teach them the mantra, tell them the meaning also, so that they understand that who they are praying and what for. One thing I have observed and experienced, chanting of these mantras in your household, particularly when you have children in the house, over time the vibrations which are generated through these mantras, they have such a powerful impact, because I strongly believe as an academician in the theory of waves, sound waves. Sound waves remain there, not for months or years, not even for centuries, they live even for millenniums.
So that's why we feel the vibration in the temples kind of places.
Why do you go to a temple and you have very good feeling? Or even when you are talking to someone who is knowledgeable or who has divinity within him, which is vibrant, you sit close to him and you feel the vibrations. You feel the vibrations. You feel like touching feet of someone if that man has lot of divine vibrations within him. They make you feel, do that, this is for your own good, and you do it. So, divinity in a human being is one of the basic principles of Sanatana Dharma. The divine is within us. It's a matter of recognition. So if this divinity, this thing is explained to our kids right from the beginning, that look, you are not an ordinary person, you are a divine soul. You have a purpose in life. You are capable of doing great things in life. Let me assure you, my friends, if right from the childhood, repetitively, these things are spoken to a child, the child is going to emerge as a brilliant child.
Wow.
No two opinions about that.
So parents do have a responsibility.
But parents have a greater responsibility, and with no malice or nothing against any parent, let me tell you, it is an unfortunate situation. Sometimes under economic pressure, father and mother both are working. They are getting enough money to support the house, but they are giving nothing to the kids, which is important than money. The sanskars. They are devoid of sanskars. Pizza and chocolate will not help. Dileepan Saab, let me tell you. But one principle instilled into the minds of kids is worth millions of dollars. That's going to transform the whole personality of a child. Next thing is, a child should be taught right from the beginning, you are inferior to none. You are capable of doing great things. Because sometimes I feel that our children are in a dilemma. They are uprooted from a background in India, particularly newly coming immigrants. And when they come here, they are on a crossroads. They don't know what to do. Mom and dad, they want to speak in Hindi, but 8 hours a day, these poor kids, they are in the company of those who speak English. What should they do? I really sometimes I feel sad. And there is so much of peer pressure upon these small kids. How they are handling that? Have you ever tried to know? So that pressure is to be released. And that will only be released if parents like you or Kirtana, they have a time during weekend, an hour or so, sit with the kids not as parents, mind it, as friends. Come on, my friend, what your problems are? Let us talk about that. Don't be coercive. Be lovable. Be open. And I'm sure that the whole thing will change. But this is not happening. Because if it is a weekend, parents would like to have an extra nap of 2 hours. Those 2 hours of extra nap, if are used for your own kids, the whole family concept would be different. And it will be very, very positive and brightened profile of Sanatana Dharma. So, I mean, there are so many things. I am just giving you a few examples.
Sure.
And these are the practical examples, and the sooner the better, I would say. Sooner the better.